So you got your game gear and your teams. How do you get started? You can get yourself a table like this, a 6-foot folding table. I think I got this one at Walmart for like 50 something bucks. And it's good because then you can take it portable with you when you go out and play within your league or tournaments. Or you can just go ahead and play on your any table that's 6 foot, like I'm gonna do right now. I like to tape just the end zones, but depending on your mat, you may have to also tape the sides. So once your mat is all taped up the way you like it, it's time to practice. And so we'll show you how to start practicing so you can play. The very first thing that you want to do is understand the game mechanics. And the game mechanics are really just like pool. In pool, you use a cue stick to hit a ball, to hit another ball, to get it to go into a certain place. So similarly, you're going to use your finger to hit a helmet to, most of the time, hit another helmet to go into a certain direction or area. So of course, just like when you're playing pool, you know, you put your hand down in order to have some stability and accuracy. In a similar way, with MiniHelmetFootball, we recommend that you put your hand down somewhere to stabilize when you're pushing the helmet. Now, the only thing that's illegal when you're hitting the helmet is you can't flick it. Flicking simply means that you're loading it like that or like this. That's flicking it like that's illegal. So all you have to do, we recommend doing it this way or this way. But there are players I know that do this. They just hang their hand where it is and do it. So whatever you like, we recommend trying to get some balance, at least when you're starting out. I think I still do this a lot. Okay, once you kind of get a feel for that, it's super quick and easy to get a feel for. Then you have to start practicing by taking a man, put him about, I don't know, 5-10 yards away, connect. Put him a little further out, connect. Put him a little further out, connect. So again, get used to the push. And then we're gonna go into practicing a little more. Actually, let's get into it now. So again, you start maybe 5 yards away, 10 yards away. Wait until you feel like you have a good sense of how hard you need to hit the helmet to get it to go a certain distance, and then accuracy. Make sure that you're pointing your finger, it sounds obvious, but pointing your finger or adjusting your hand to go the way you want it to go. Like right now, if I put my hand here, when I flick it, my finger's pointing out this way. So I have to adjust my wrist so that I know I'm pushing. Oh, I tumbled, so that was too strong. So I know exactly how to, I have the direction correct, and I have the accuracy correct. Okay, so once you get a feel for pushing, then start by taking your defensive players, put them pretty far apart, and practice going between the two. Once you feel good there in the 10-15 yard range, and really to play the game, if you can do this every play and the defense doesn't shut you down, you can't score. So then get a little further back and keep on getting further and further back. Once you feel good with that accuracy, start moving the defenders. What I'm doing is I'm starting here and I'm slowly bringing them in. So I start out pretty far, pretty wide. Get a little further away. You can't even see them. I get a little further away. And then I start to tighten the defenders and see how accurate I can remain with the defenders. Let's move this so you can see it. I start moving it in. Now that's pretty tight right there. Do I dare go in tighter? It's about, and here's the thing, you're gonna learn the distance that you're accurate in. So when you're like, say you're playing with the 16 or the 10-second play rule, you'll be able to assess really quickly whether I can pass through this or I can run through this. And so let's see if I have the accuracy on this one. Nope, hit this guy first. So I learned what my accuracy is. Same goes for the run. You're not just working on passes when you're doing this drill, because all a run is the same thing, but without a receiver. So just get used to start wide. Okay, you know you can make it through that. Tighten it a little bit. That's too much. Okay, I know I could run through a gap that's big. There's some folks who can run through the tiniest gaps. I hate it. I hit him. So I would have been down there if I was running or intercepted. But that's kind of how you start. Start with learning how to push, have a good base of some sort, or if you like that, do it. But get used to that. Get used to the strength it takes to get a 10, 20 yard pass. 30 yard, you can't even see him. 30, 40 yard pass. And you'll also see how accurate you are. And that's how you get going. Once you get here, you can move on to how to set up your offense, how to run different plays, passes and runs, and we'll get into that next time. Okay. So one last thing, really to get started, you need to know how to kick field goals. So first of all, you've got to put together the kicking tee. This serves as a kicking tee as well as a stand. So all you really need is one of these, because when you're playing someone, you can use this as your kicking tee and they can hold the actual field goal. But if you buy two, that's great too. Easy to put together. You just put it in the neck, put it in the crossbar, make sure you put it the right way. These holes are up. That's kind of logical. Probably didn't need to tell you that. And then you put in the uprights. Let's put it in this way. And that's how you assemble this guy. So I'm kicking, I take off one of these guys, one of these helmets, and I bring on my kicker. Here's the nostalgic throwback part. These kickers are the ones we use. These are the original kind of squarish looking ones. In your field goal set, we give you one, but really, if you can find yourself one of these to match your team, it's kind of cool. You can find them on eBay, and they kick better because they're a little harder plastic than the ones that we have in the set. So how do you kick a field goal? You set them up like this, right, in the kicking tee, and all you're really doing, let me just turn this a little bit more. All you're really doing is pushing down and back on the helmet. And that's how you kick a field goal. So start again short. You can kick one with this guy too. He works. But get you one of those to match your team. You can find them on eBay, or you can use the one that we provide. That's how you kick a field goal or an extra point.